Hey, what's up guys? So for this video I'm going to be doing a story time video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the time how I accidentally decimated a student's jaw with a wooden hockey stick while playing hockey. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, by the way. If Christmas is going well for you, that's awesome. If not, then that sucks. Hopefully next year is better for you. Let's begin with the story. So it starts off in September of 2016. I don't remember exactly when, but I think it was the first week or the second week, one of those two. Anyway, so I'm dreading going to school, but I have to go. I really hated high school, I still do, and I never will like it. Nothing happens when I get to school. Now, I do have PE on this day, so that really sucks. I really hated PE. The teacher is reading off all of the names of everybody in another group and another group that was in the same sports hall. So after all of that is done, we all head to the changing room to change into my PE kit. So after that's done, me and my group are being told by the gym teacher that we are going to be playing hockey. What made it even more concerning is that they decide to let students play hockey with wooden hockey sticks despite having no protective headgear, body gear, and knee gear, you know? Like no parts of gear to protect your body from being severely injured with one swing of a wooden hockey stick. I can't believe these dumbass teachers didn't think, hey, this is a really bad idea. Well, our students could be severely injured, so why not just let them play with plastic hockey sticks instead? I don't like hockey, but this was a recipe for disaster. Little did I know an injury was about to occur. Also, instead of using a hockey puck, the teachers decided we're gonna play hockey with wooden hockey sticks, keep in mind, with a orange cricket ball. Why? So the teachers decide to have everybody take turns dribbling the cricket ball with the wooden hockey stick in and out of cones until you reach the end of the cone, then the next person goes, so on and so forth. Also, the whole time I'm just like worried because we're playing hockey with wooden hockey sticks and injury is going to occur. I could have brought this safety concern up to the teacher, but if I did, which, you know, now looking back, I do think I would have been given this response, and that is, oh, it doesn't matter, like, just don't swing too hard, it'll be okay. Like, no, that's not a good way to look at it. You could have just chose a different sport entirely. I still can't believe the teachers thought it would be a good idea to have students play hockey with wooden hockey sticks. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like, why the hell would you think, yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong when an injury will definitely occur? What makes this even more concerning is that students aren't even wearing protective gear because we weren't given any, for fuck's sake. You're at more risk of being injured when you have no protective gear. So after all of these training courses the teachers have given us, they decide to have all of us be in teams of 2. So I believe there was 10 students in my group, so 5 on each side. Also, I remember me and my group were sitting on these couches. It's basically a common area. So we were sitting there and the teachers, they were sitting there as well. These fake friends that I had at the time, I'm so glad I have no contact with them anymore. The reason why I don't have any contact with them is because I moved schools and didn't bother to keep them in my contacts. If you have parasites like these people that I'm going to mention, well, make sure you cut them off because you will feel much better doing so. So basically, they were talking about people in my class that were slow, and I mentioned this one person that she is very fucking slow. Of course, these fucking snakes have to make a big fuss about it, so much so that the teachers actually hear it. The teacher says, "Who said this about this person? Who said that they are slow?" And all of the people that I was sat with, there was 5 people, and they all point at me. I was annoyed because they said this out loud. The teacher goes, "Oh, you wouldn't like it if this person said you're slow, now would you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, true." Then she's like, "Oh, don't say that then." I mentioned this because these fake friends become a problem later. The girl in question that I called slow was a girl who would bite her hand a lot. She's pretty much related to Satan because she would always bite her hand. Alright, break's over, so the 2 teachers that were there were basically telling all of us that we have to head back outside and play hockey. So all of us head outside, and it's time for all of us to be put in 2 teams of 5. We actually play hockey with the orange cricket ball with wooden hockey sticks. The 2 teachers that were there found a bench to sit on. They end up eating sandwiches. Like, why? While the students are playing hockey. Like, how unfair is that? It's go time. I so badly wanted to be in net, but somebody on my team had already taken it, so I was extra annoyed because I'm worried about being injured by a wooden hockey stick. On top of that, I was annoyed that the fake friends that I had at the time snitched on me because I called the girl who bites her hand slow at running. Now I'm about to perform a crazy swing with the wooden hockey stick because the cricket ball is in front of me. Abdullah charges in, and by the time I'm about to swing, he's in my line of sight. I missed the cricket ball because he scooped it away, and I swung and I completely decimated his jaw with a wooden hockey stick, and he had to be taken off the field because, you know, his jaw is completely severed. After Abdullah has been taken off the field, guess what? The game still goes on like nothing happened. The teachers didn't think to cancel the game entirely to prevent more students from being injured. Nope, they let the game continue despite a student being completely injured. Plus, there could have been more fatal injuries as well, so that should have been prevented. The game continues as normal for some reason, but the teachers said, "Hey, please be careful of injuring students with the wooden hockey sticks because they're very lethal." And it's like, you motherfuckers, you could have prevented all of this to begin with. You could have just had students play a different sport instead. Now, I felt so bad for destroying Abdullah's jaw. It was an accident, obviously. Now, the guy is a snake, yeah, but at the time I was friends with him, which I do regret because he was a snake, but I felt so bad because I destroyed a friend's jaw. And I did cry quite a lot. Also, I got told from Bazzi, and this was another classmate of mine, that Darrell, this is another classmate, so second snake, third snake, that he was gonna whack me on the head with a wooden hockey stick. Luckily, that wasn't true, because he never did that. Also, I don't know if Bazzi was lying or not. I'd like to hope he was, but if he wasn't, then that's very fucked up of Darrell to think doing that is okay when it's not okay. Plus, this motherfucker is mad at me because I accidentally whacked Abdullah in the jaw, completely destroying it. He's acting like I did that on purpose. Plus, he should be mad at the teachers instead because the teachers are the one that could have easily prevented all of this had they made us play a different sport. Now, Darrell was being nice to me. Again, I don't know if this was him being genuinely nice to me or if he was being very fake towards me because I was crying. So I will never know if Bazzi is telling the truth or not. So the match was done, right? Nothing happened. It was until lunchtime that these fake friends, Bazzi, Giovanni, and a few others, start having a go at me for injuring Abdullah even though it was an accident. These motherfuckers were basically like, "Oh, it's your fault, Abdullah is injured, it's your fault, this, that, and the other." You would think that these motherfuckers would be blaming the teachers. No. Instead, they're just like, "Oh, it's your fault, You decided to whack Abdullah in the face, and it's like, I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident, okay? Like, accidents happen. The teachers are 100% to blame because they thought this was a good idea to begin with. This other person from another group who's known to be a cocky arsehole, despite being a midget, he also comes up to me and starts saying, it's your fault, this happened, it's your fault. And this motherfucker should also be mad at the teachers for thinking this was a good idea in the first place. I don't like him either. The guy is a snake. He's also very two-faced. If you thought things were bad enough, it gets worse, because 2 minutes later, or 3 minutes later, Darrell comes out through the front doors. He sees all of us. He comes up to all of us and he goes, "So," and he points to me. "I'm not on your side anymore."
What the fuck does that mean?
He shows me that his thumb is wrapped in a bandage because apparently I'd broken his thumb or something. I don't remember. I don't remember whacking his thumb with the wooden hockey stick because he was on my team, so it wouldn't make sense. And even if I did that, that was accidental. Of course, Darrell has to join in by saying it's my fault, even though it's not my fault, it's an accidental injury. Plus, he should be blaming the teachers, not me. But of course he's blaming me because his fucking friends are doing it, so he has to do it as well. Yeah, these people are just fucking horrible. The next day rolls around. I went to go get some crisps from Giovanni, right? Because he had some crisps. I went to go get some from him. And Darrell sees this and he has to make a joke about it by being like, well, you're banned from it because of what happened yesterday. This motherfucker is still acting like I did it on purpose when I didn't. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Why would you have to bring that up for no reason other than to be a dick? Also, the teachers, they knew it was an accident, so it's these fuckers that are just like, well, you did it on purpose when it's an accident. But the teachers are still at fault 100% because they are the ones that fucking caused this to happen. So it was swept under the rug. It was forgotten about a week later, so that's nice. Usually things like this would last a very long time, but it didn't. It lasted only a week, which was very surprising. Also, another thing I want to mention is that, you know, if I did injure Abdullah intentionally, I would have been kicked out. I don't know what other consequences I would have gotten, but I'll definitely get kicked out. But they knew it was accidental, so it was brushed aside. As for most of my friends, except one good friend, most of them would just treat it like I injured Abdullah on purpose when I didn't. These shitty fake friends I had are very bad influences. I'm glad I'm no longer friends with them. These shitheads treat injuries in sports like it's a foreign concept when accidents in sports can happen. Moral of the story is, accidents in sports can happen. If you're a teacher, don't force your students to play hockey using wooden hockey sticks without any protective gear, because if you do that, your students will get injured and you will be responsible because you thought this was a good idea to begin with, when it really isn't. I can't believe these fucking failures decided it would be a good idea to have students play hockey with wooden hockey sticks and no protective gear. Like, they really thought no one was going to be injured, and it took a student being injured for them to realize, oh shit, you know, maybe we shouldn't have done this. Like, I can't believe it has to make these dumbass teachers realize this was a bad idea because a student got injured. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Take care.